This is ITN, the Insurance Television Network. Hi folks, I'm Joe Battaglia, your host for the Insurance Television Network. Again, we always bring you topics to help your business, to help you succeed. And today we're going to talk about the 3 Ps of marketing. The 3 Ps. You see, we look for ways to make your business grow. And there's certain aspects, certain topics of your business model that we can't ignore because those are the principles of success. So let's take a look. Let's move on, and we're going to look at an easy way to take a look at something, right? Well, what are we going to, we're mastering the 3 Ps. We need to master the 3 Ps, and what are they? Well, it's product, price, and person. Product, price, and person. You see, if you take any one of those out of the equation during a sale, you're going to lose out on the sale. So let's dive in to the 3 Ps of marketing. Get ready, let's go as we move on. Now, what we want to look at about is basically the goal. The goal is taking a prospect, right, from this prospect, making them into a client, and then finally an advocate, right? So that's the product, the price, and the person. So that's why we look at the 3 Ps. Let's start looking at it more in detail. Now, what we look at is the product itself. Well, what we have to look at is a person, this prospect, is coming to you to buy a product. Is this product the right mix for them? Are they the perfect candidate for that particular product? You know, a lot of insurance agents, you know, they sell products and they believe in their products, but you know what? It doesn't make the right, it's not the right fit for that person. You know, if this person feels that their product is not the right fit, nothing's going to happen, right? Now, as you see in the slide, a prospect is going to buy certain things, right? They want to buy something that adds extra coverage or else saves them money. Those are the 2 things people look for. Well, does it give me more coverage, or does it save me money for the same coverage, right? That's what it's all about. Think about yourself when you shop for something, no matter what it is, a product or a service. You look for something that's going to be more beneficial for you. Well, so does that prospect, so always keep that in mind. Now, what would you look for in a product? What are some of the features and benefits that you would look for inside of a product, right? You know, what are the parameters? What do you need it to do? How much are you willing to pay for it? What's the affordability issue, right? If you relate your products to you and your buying behaviors, that's important because you have to mold your conversations to if this person makes sense for the product, right? Very important. So the mindset is this. We're looking for people to buy our products, but the product has to make sense for them, right? Makes sense. Let's move on. Now, the price. If we look at the price of something, right? You know, I can offer you, you know, a brand new Bentley for $400,000. But if you can't afford that, what good is it? You know, if I said to you, hey, you know what, here's a $400,000 Bentley I'm going to give you for $200,000, that's a value, but if you don't have the money, what good is it, right? So you see, what we have to really look at is we have to match the product itself to the price, right? So what is this product going to give me? What's the price I have to pay for it to make it happen? Because if something's missing with the product, that the product is not suitable for me, if the product is not affordable for me, nothing's going to happen, right? And you know this. Well, that's what the consumer's looking at all the time. They're saying, what is the benefits to me, right? You know, when you ask does a person buy features or benefits, right? Well, the idea is they buy the benefit. That feature is okay, but how does it benefit me? What is it going to do for my lifestyle? How is it going to take care of the problem I have? What's the solution? Does it make sense? See, these are all simple things you have to look for when you're selling something. Now, you have to search for a plan that makes the most for them, right? It's all about them. You know, when you were looking, when you did your model of looking at what their needs were, right? You know, the fact-finding that you do at times, you know? You know, depending on the product, some you need a little more fact-finding than others, right? But still, you have to do some kind of fact-finding. Some are very simple, as I said. But the idea is some are more detailed. Whatever it may be, that's fine. But what you have to find out is which product is going to be suitable for them right away at the most affordable price, right? Would you buy something that wasn't affordable? Hey, it might help you out, but if you don't have the money for it, what good is it, right? You get the picture there. So again, we want to match the product and the price. Well, let's move on and take a look at something else that's very important. You see you, the person, you are very important in that whole picture. It's you. Think about this. Could you shop for a product somewhere else? If you decided that you wanted a particular product, could you go somewhere else to buy it? Of course you can, right? The product is all over. There's no one product that's exclusive to one particular store or one particular agent. Now the price. You know, think about when you shop for a car. You're looking for a car. If the price is not right, well, you're going to shop. In other words, you identify which car you like. The product, I like this car. Now that you like that car, well, what do? You start shopping for the car, and you're looking for the right price. You know, some dealerships might be a little higher than others, but you're still shopping and you're comparing. Well, here's something that really comes along. It's you. It's the power of you. You see, when I shop for a car, you shop for a car, prospects shops for a car, they identify the car they want, right? They did all their homework. They know the car that they want. You're selling long-term care. You're selling disability. You're selling Medicare. They know what they need to some extent. Then the idea is, okay, they know the car they want. They know the insurance they want. Now what they have to look at is the price, right? So is that price of that car competitive against other types of cars? And here's another fact to look at. What about other dealerships? Can you price shop, price check that particular car at another dealership? Absolutely, you know that. Well, the idea is you see a person can price check your product, let's say for life insurance. If you're looking for a life insurance product, you know what? You look at many of the life insurance products out today, they're pretty much the same thing. Different name on them, but you know, features and benefits pretty much the same, but the prices are a little different. So a person, when you're selling life insurance, they're going to ask you, well, how does this compare to another plan, to a competition's plan? Well, the idea is the features and benefits might be a little bit here and there, but if the price is very different, well, they're going to go with something that's in their budget, right? So it's important for you to bring a pricing structure that makes sense for them. But you know what the biggest deal is? You. The power of you. Well, the power of you is very important because they can shop for that car. They can shop for that insurance policy. They can go anywhere they want. You're not the only insurance broker in the country. There's 1 million of us around. Well, the idea is they don't have to get it from you. They can get it from your competition. But you know what stops them from going into competition? It's you, the power of you, the wow factor that you give somebody. You know, this episode really wanted to show you the magic of you, the power of you, because if you don't shine in front of this prospect, they're not going to do business with you. They can go somewhere else. So you need to take and cherish this prospect in front of you and make sure you have everything they need. The product, did you do your homework to make sure that product is right? Really think about that. Now, you shared this product with them. Why was that the choice you brought to them? Is it the only product that you offer? Is it the only one you sell? Are you exclusive? Are you captive where you can only sell that one product? That leaves you at a disadvantage, right? The price, you know the pricing, right? So that product and price is tied in together. The idea is make sure when you're presenting something to somebody, you always have a plan B, something else to show them. You can never be certain. You can never be certain. Some agents go on these slam dunk appointments that don't happen to be slam dunk because you know what? You really didn't find out what their needs were, or you didn't understand them. So the product and the price, well, it wasn't really there. And then if the product, the price is there, and you did your homework, the product makes sense, and still they say no. You know why? You. It's because of you. How many times did you go to a store and you enjoyed the salesperson? How many times did you not? Think about it. You can buy a car from any dealership. They'll give you their price check. They give you the same price, it's all the same features, right? Very easy. But then it's you. Did you ever buy a car from somebody and you didn't like them? Did you buy the car? Think of all the products you could have bought in all the stores throughout your buying history. Did you always buy from that person? Or did you say, I'll see you later, and you bought it somewhere else because you didn't like that person? You see, you are very important in this whole mix. And that's why we talk about the magic of you. You see, folks, people buy people. Just like it says there, people are buying you, the magic of you. And remember DDS. DDS, what? This is dead, don't sell. You see, if you're not sincere, if you don't show that you really care for people, and you're not desperate, because you want to make sure they purchase a product that makes sense for them, right? You know, these are things that come through. People feel that. You know, an agent will say, hey, Joe, you know what? It didn't work out. I didn't make that sale. Well, was the product right for them? Yeah. How do you know that? Because I checked and everything made sense for them, right? Everything they needed was there. How about the price? How was the price? It was affordable. They wanted to spend X amount of dollars and this came in less. So the product and price was right. But what about you? You see, if a sale does not take place, something is wrong somewhere. You know, if you're selling, and I always use this analogy, you know, you can't sell ice cubes to the Eskimos. You have to sell ice cubes to the people of Miami Beach, right? Makes sense. So if you're not selling something, maybe it might be the way you're bringing it about, right? That's what we have to take a look at. How are you making this presentation with your product? Are you showing the features and benefits, right? These are very, very important to do because it's you that has this product to give to them. But if they don't have a likeness to you, well, there's going to be a problem there, right? So we need to eliminate all that stuff, right? So what we want to look at is this person, right? This person has a mindset that they were looking to buy something. They had a particular model in mind, a particular policy in mind, a particular price range in mind. You took care of that, but still they did not buy. Something was wrong somewhere, right? And you know what you have to do? You have to read people, and you know that. That's very important. So when the person was talking to you and you were relating, were they in agreement with you? Well, were they startled at the price? There had to be some kind of buying signals. You often heard this term, buying signals. You need to read people because those people are reading you when you're talking to them, right? Let's face it. People buy people, right? The product made sense, the price was good, but something didn't happen. If you were reading the person, and the person right away when you shared the policy premium or the car price, whatever it was, if they went and said to you, oh my goodness, well then you know something was wrong, right? But then you have to show the value to that product and how that product stands up against the competition. Well, you know, this plan has a little lower premium, but it's taking away something. You know, we all know if you're going to give away something, well, okay, no problem, the price will go down. If you want everything, the price has to go up, right? We know that. The more bells and whistles you want on the car, the more you're going to pay. No different than any insurance policy, right? If you want the top of the line, well, there's a certain price to achieve that, right? We'd all agree, right? But if they're not looking for everything, or you want to tailor it to what they need, okay, show them different options. By you showing different options, it helps to end the confusion. Another thing, though, be sure never to confuse somebody with too many options, right? The more options you bring out on the table, the more it can make them, what do they say to you? What do they say? I have to what? Think about it. There's no thinking involved because if you're a reputable agent, a professional agent that I know you are, you're going to bring them the product that's the most suitable, most comprehensive, and most affordable plan for them. So what you need to look at is, what is the product I'm bringing to them? Does it make sense? You know this. You know what it's all about. You did your homework. Is the price right? Well, you'll only know about the price based upon the competition's prices for products that are out there. You know what it is. So compare, where is it? Is it in the mid-range? Is yours on the high end? Is it on the low end? You need to bring all that out. And if yours is on the high end, show why. Bring the value. But always make sure you have options. If there's options available, bring it to them. Don't be shooting for high commissions. Don't do that. What you need to do is bring to them what? A product that makes sense for them. Makes sense, right? Okay. Okay, so what we have to look at basically is this. I need you to take a challenge with your business, right? Look, you know, you got your insurance license, you're ready to go, right? You're experienced and you have many years in your belt. You know what it's all about, taking a challenge, challenging yourself every single day, right? You see, you have to make sure the products that you bring to people, evaluate this. Does the product suit their needs? Does the product suit their needs? Does the product cater to their pocketbook? Can they afford what you're bringing to them? Is it a product that makes sense and can they afford it? And most importantly, like it says there, provide a memorable experience. Do you? After every time you meet with somebody, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a seminar, whether it's whatever it may be, are you providing a memorable experience? Will people say, you know what? Give Joe a call. He is dynamite. We have such a great time on the phone. When he's in person, we have such a wonderful time. When you go to restaurants, do you refer that restaurant? Do you recommend that restaurant? If it's good, you do. If the price was right, it does. If your wait staff was good, of course you would. It's no different. When you walk into any store, if they cater to you, if they give you everything you want, the prices are right, everything is in the store that you need, will you tell people to go? Yes. So people look for the same thing when they buy insurance products. They look for you. They look for the fact you put them in the right plan, the most suitable, the most affordable. It's all about you and them. But if you take them and elevate them, they'll believe in you. And once they believe in you, you create an advocate that'll be there for life. You see, folks, the insurance business is incredible. And if you follow certain principles, like the 3 Ps, and what is it? Price, product, and person, you. If you bring out the magic of you, and you are sincere in what you do, wow, your business will take off to new levels. And you know what you want to do. You know you have to do this, so you need to do it. So I challenge you to bring out the magic of you. And before you go on an appointment, make sure that product is right. I see too many agents, they follow something like this. Hey, you never know. Hey, you never know is not the right way to go about your business. They go on every appointment because, hey, you never know. That's not right, because if you never know, that means maybe it's not the right product for them. So why are you wasting your time? You see, folks, you need to examine the products that you're selling. Are those products the right products for that person? Are the prices right? And most importantly, you. I keep on bringing out, it's the power of you, folks. So look, I want to thank you so much for being on this episode on the Insurance Television Network. And I hope you use the 3 Ps of success to bring your, game to new levels. Thanks again. I'm Joe Battaglia, host. We'll see you soon.